was my counselor, so somebody I could talk to. I just want to say I'm so proud of our group. To be down as we were, lose Will Barton to an injury, backs against the wall against the hottest team in the league, and to find a way to come back and win that game is just a tremendous feeling. Very happy and proud of David Adelman, Jordy, Popeye, Rybo, all the coaches. They did a masterful job. I apologize to the team. If we would have lost that game by 1 or 2 points, I have to be much better. I have to control my emotions. I cannot put them in a position like that. I love the fact that the fans appreciated it. Some of the players, like Aaron, loved it. Hey, you got my back. But I just got to be better than that. That's something I felt bad about. Aaron was phenomenal tonight. When he plays in attack mode, he got to the foul line 15 times. He's unguardable. And just another example, exhibition of why Nicolo's the MVP. 46 points, triple-double, but he has 30 points in the fourth quarter in overtime. And to do it, I think, on 80% shooting. First guy to do it since a guy named Kobe Bryant. And then his 46-point triple-double with 4 blocks is, I think, since LeBron. Nick gave me all these stats. I'm trying to, remember all of them. But just overall, really proud of our guys because that game could have gotten ugly in a hurry. And we just kept on fighting. So kudos to our players. Kudos to David and the coaching staff to beat one of the best teams in the NBA as of late.
You said it's another exhibition of Nicola's MVP case. But did it seem specifically in the fourth quarter and overtime that he got stronger as the game went on? I mean, the full court fast breaks and the dunks, the blocks, all of it.
So we had an overtime game against New Orleans in New Orleans. And I don't know if you guys remember me saying after that game, I was actually still there for the overtime in that one, but I was saying it to myself in the back tonight. What a luxury it is to have the MVP in an overtime game, knowing that you can just play through them. They double teamed him. Monte Morris makes a big three. But it's just such a confidence, that you have because in a close game, he's so clutch. He's gonna make the play again and again. So for him to step up the way he did, it just speaks to his greatness. I mean, 46, 11, and 12 with 4 blocks. And I thought at the last play of regulation when he gets a steal, I don't know if he realized it was only 3.2. He tried to pass to Jeff, who was open. I'm thinking he's going to shoot the floater, and it's going to be a walk-off, and the place would have been pandemonium. So, we got another one tomorrow night. Again, we can be better in certain areas, but what a team win, what a character win, and could not be more proud of not just our players, but also the coaching staff as well.
What was Nicola like in the locker room post-game?
Calm.
Yeah.
I mean, he's like cold-blooded killer, man. He's, that's what I do. The guy, I loved it. I gave David Adelman a shout out, and all the players were mobbing him, throwing water on him, which was great to see. That's a great moment. Knowing myself, it won't be the last time that David gets a chance to do that. We gave Aaron Gordon the defensive player of the game. Guys were extremely excited for him. Checked on Will Barton. I don't think the ankle injury is too serious. We're in the middle of 4 and 5 right now, so we'll see what happens. But Nicola's just, he steps up. And to Mike's point, I think into the fourth quarter, into overtime, he just, most importantly for me, he started to assert himself more. Hey, they're double teaming me. So what? I'm driving through it. I'm driving around it. I'm getting to the cup. And when he has that attack mindset, it's just, get out the way.
Well, the team overall, the attack mindset from the start, from 60 points in the paint. Just talk about continuing to be aggressive and kind of bludgeoning them just in the paint all night long.
Yeah, and I'd say to add to the 60 in the paint is the 43 free throw attempts. I was waiting in the hallway to hug all of our guys and the coaches, and I told Aaron Gordon, I said, you know what, when an individual player is guarding you, you know what they're hoping? They're hoping you shoot a jump shot. They're saying if he takes a jump shot, it's okay. And when you do that, you're letting them off the hook. When you put your head down and you get to the basket and you use your strength and athleticism, you're a completely different player. And those same players are saying, oh boy, I got my hands full. So he had 28, 8, got to the foul line 15. Nicola got there 12. So attack mindset, get into the paint, drive the ball, and that leads to free throw attempts when you're not settling. You know, I mean, we took 33 threes tonight. I think the other night we took, I think against OKC, 46, and we weren't making them. So I liked our attack mindset instead of a settle mindset tonight.
How do you approach the next, 3 to 4 games, like you said, 4 games in 5 nights in terms of getting guys rest? Nicola played a ton of minutes tonight, obviously. Will with the ankle. How do you just approach that in terms of your main guys?
Yeah, it's definitely a challenge. You know, I mean, it's certain teams think that when games were rescheduled, they only affected one team in the NBA. It affected a lot of teams. You know what I mean? Like we're in the middle of 4 and 5. And the last part of that 4 and 5 is the most dreaded back-to-back in the NBA at Sacramento, coming home to play Golden State. We had to reschedule. We went to New York City 3 times this year. And what was supposed to be a 2-game road trip became a 6 games and 9 days road trip. So all the games that were canceled and rescheduled affected everybody, including us. So we won tonight. We'll wake up tomorrow morning, see how we feel, talk to our training staff, talk to our players, and see who is available to play and who's not. We're not going to make that decision right now. And then we'll do the same thing after Golden State tomorrow night before we fly to Sac. And then we'll address it again coming home. But it's definitely a concern, Harrison, because you play an overtime game and you look at the minutes played, Aaron Gordon 43, Nicola 43, Monte 36, Jeff 34. Heavy minutes, so we'll kind of sit down and talk and figure out what's the best thing to move forward.
What are your thoughts of Golden State not playing everybody tomorrow?
Hey, I mean this sincerely. Steve Kerr, one, is a hell of a coach. I learned a long time ago when I worked for a guy named Don Chaney. Steve Kerr's won championships. He knows his team better than I do. I'm not worried about who they're bringing, who they're not. I'm just worried about our team. And I mean that sincerely. And we'll do what's best for our team. That's all head coaches do. When you make decisions, you're doing what's best for your team in that moment. And I think that's the decision that Steve made with his group. No problem with that. We just got to go out there and play our game, no matter who's suiting up for the Warriors tomorrow night.
Thank you.
Thanks, everybody. Is it still snowing? I heard there was a really big accident.
It was unbelievable.